Hello Cancer, welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot and welcome to your reading. This is a reading regarding some information you need to know, some message you need to know pertaining to what you're experiencing at this point in time. So I've got this card of perfection. Let's get some more. What's happening right now? What is it that you need to know? We have the Faith card. What else? Gossip. I think I need another one. Let's see. Okay, got one. And we've got the card of expansion. These are all cards, pertaining to whatever it is that you're experiencing. Let me get some more. See, with the perfection card over here, you might feel that, you are right about something, or you're speaking the truth because it is the truth, and that is a right way, for things to be. You're stating facts like this is how it is supposed to be. This is how it is supposed to be. I'm just stating facts. I'm just saying something. But, it might not always be the right thing to say and do. You are right in your own way. You want to be perfect, but somehow, sometimes it does not work like that in the world. We've got the ancient forest. See, you do know what you're talking about. You do know where it is that you're coming from. You know what you are saying. It's like you're right in your own way. You have the wisdom, but Song of the Wild. Okay, so here, see, there is something, you are stating, you are expressing, you are feeling, you're thinking. It is the right thing. It is something which you believe in. And with the ancient forest card, it is not something very random. Okay, it is not something completely out of the blue. There is some fact to it. There is some truth. There is some wisdom. There is some deep-seated knowledge with respect to whatever it is that you're saying and doing. But this is something a little, and it is, you also feel that this is, you're like this free bird. You want to sing, in whatever, whatever God has blessed you with. And then you feel that that is the best, because you're designed or you're created to sing that tune, to sing that song, to sing in that way, you have been made. That's what you feel. But again, with the perfection card, you're right in your own way, Cancer, but somehow it's, let's see, we got the faith card over here. You need to, if you feel that you're right, okay, and it is not going down very well with others, you need to just keep faith in that whatever that it is that you're doing, just hold on to it, because you feel that this is what you're cut out to do. This is something, who you are, and this is something, that this is your strength. This is something which that you're good at. This is something, that sorry, you're very firmly rooted in this. Okay, so that's why you have that conviction, you have that belief that whatever it is, your thought process is, whatever it is that you want to do, it is very well rooted. It goes deep down, so you're speaking from a place of a solid foundation. So keep the faith. We have Grandmother Earth. Prayer feather and the peace pipe. Okay, again I come down to the same thing, that you see, that's the meaning of this particular card in this set of set of cards. Okay, the oracle cards I'm using. So you're right in its own way, in your own way, but I think this is something you're saying, doing, thinking, which might not come across to people in the manner you intend. Sometimes we need to put things, frame words, sentences in a different way, yet retaining the essence, the truth, the facts, not distorting the facts, not distorting the truth, not distorting anything what you want to convey. But there's a way of speaking, There is a way, don't try and come across as being very perfect, because nobody can challenge you on that. That is all right, but is it always nice for other people to hear? I think you have rubbed somebody the wrong way with this. Okay, and here, it's a good idea to keep your faith. Things will work out. You need to play the peace pipe, Cancer. You need to, if required, offer that apology, meet somebody halfway, wave the white flag or accept the white flag, so that, peace and harmony is restored. Your faith card is telling you that, it'll work out, provided you continue with your prayer and you continue to accept peace in this particular situation. With the grandmother earth, there is a lot of, you know there is a lot of nurturing, there's a lot of giving in whatever the relationship is, or whatever your idea is, or whatever it is that you're doing. There's plenty to be thankful for, grateful for. So, hold on to that rather than trying to be correct and not budging. You've got two cards, prayer feather and the peace pipe. You might be right, but maybe that's not how relationships work. One does not always need to, have the right stance if it is going to spoil things with others. What's the point of that kind of a truth? Actually, everybody knows the truth. But if you're going to dig in your heels and hold on, and it's going to get a little difficult for you, even though you're right. But everything is, the world is not a perfect place and nothing is a perfect place. So that is why it's telling you that if whatever has gone wrong, be amenable, open and flexible to reaching a resolution, to meeting somebody halfway, and continue with your prayers, your hope, keep the faith. Things will work out, and things will settle down with the peace pipe over here. Like I said, whether you need to, you need to play it, you need to offer it, whatever it is. But if it comes from the other person, accept it. If you're making efforts, an effort towards restoring the balance in a relationship, keep the faith, it will happen. Gossip card, spirit of water. Spirit of air, sweat lodge, and nature spirits. Okay. And we have the gossip card over here. So what does it say, Cancer? The way you are, with this, whatever has happened, right? There is um there's a change coming around for you in your connection with somebody, in your rapport with somebody. Whatever it is that you are thinking about somebody, or in case you are discussing somebody with other people, all of that is going to undergo a change. It is going to, your impression of somebody is going to change. The way you start thinking about them, the way you start feeling about them, there is going to be a change, because with this card of faith, prayer and the peace pipe, you will realize that your opinion, your impression of somebody is going to undergo a change. You will start looking at them in a very different manner. You will start feeling, your feelings will change. What, the way you used to feel for them, you will feel differently. I mean, it's not about being good or bad, but it's about a transformation. The way you have been perceiving somebody, they are actually very different from your own perception of them, and that perception is going to undergo a change. There is something which is going to come about, which is going to put that person in a totally different light for you. Okay, and it's going to be a change for the better, because then your vision, your perception is going to expand. That this is not the way things are, this is not the way people, that person is. Okay, there's going to be a broader perspective to life for you. I've got the white buffalo card, got a lot of cards here. Answering the call, trickster, tribal dancer. See, don't hesitate to proceed with this change, right? Things are going to change drastically for you and somebody else. You not versus somebody, but you vis-a-vis someone else. There's going to be a change in your dealing with the other person, and when this change happens, Cancer, or if it has already happened for you, be open for things to, start changing and start, looking different, right? It is going to be for the better, because this is somehow, answering the call. You have also been, you've also been called to change, to look at things in a different way. Something has changed, so do respond to that change, Cancer. Try and be a little amenable, try and, navigate a little, try and um, answer this call honestly. Don't try to evade it. Don't try to again go back to this of being right, being perfect, being correct. It's all about actually getting along with people in your journey. Because see, you have the truth about somebody, but there is some truth about you also, right? But probably, people are not saying that, because one does realize that relationships are delicate. I mean, it's we do know who everyone is, but we normally keep a lot of things to ourselves. Because speaking this, plain truth, if you have the courage to say it, you should also have the courage to listen to that truth about yourself. Well, of course, nobody likes it, but here this card, this reading is telling us that, you go ahead with this perception, this change, this, coming across in a different way with another person, or accepting the person the way you have seen them, the way the equation has changed for you. There is a lot of scope in this relationship, there is a lot of scope in this connection. It's not going to go, it's like it gives you a lot. So don't try to, go around it, right? With this trickster card over here, don't don't trick yourself into believing something else. Be honest with yourself, be honest with your feelings, and relate in a little honest way. you know Honest way, yes, but again, it's not about masking your feelings, your thoughts, and what you think about them. But you should have that discernment. You should be clever enough, or smart enough rather, to know what you should not say, because hurting somebody, or putting coming bringing into light some unpleasantness is not going to make you feel good or the other person feel good. I mean, one does feel a little differently in that moment, because you know that you need to say this because this is the truth. But what after that? And that is, then once the words are out, the deed has been done, there's no going back to it. So here it is telling you that, they have that kind of discernment. Figure out, before you proceed, what is a good path, what is not the good path. And that is when, this is an opportunity to, be your authentic self with them, and allow others also to be the authentic person they are with you. With the trickster card, I feel that that is the only way to grow and expand as a person, as well as grow and expand in relationships also. Let's get some more. Eagle, trust in your higher self. This is the card of spirit. It's telling you, always take a, higher perspective of things. Let's not, focus too much on the small pictures, the individual dots. Let us see the whole jigsaw puzzle. That is a better perspective to look at things, because it is made of so many pieces, just the way others are, so even we. But let's not focus on those, that one piece, to see, how it fits. When you see the whole picture, you will know how every piece of the puzzle is important to get that entire thing done. So that is a better way of looking at people, situations, events in life. Dragonfly, you know who you really are. See, with the trickster card over here, Cancer, don't bluff yourself, be honest with yourself. And we have the swan. This is the grace card. Appreciate the beauty inside and all around you. There's a lot, a lot can be accomplished and achieved with grace, ease, and slowing down in terms of, slowing down in judging people, slowing down in reaching decisions, slowing down in coming to conclusions. There's a beauty in everything which happens. So take things slowly, Cancer. Don't rush into, calling things the way they are. Yes, you could be right, but there is no grace and beauty in that. There's a lot of difference in the energy of these cards. This is very harsh, very blunt, and it can be a little piercing, but we need to be like this. We need to be like this and like this. Take a higher view of life, events, yourself. You know who you are. Trust that, be the best version of yourself. Emerge, come, be a little more graceful and gracious about yourself, about others as well. And there is a beauty in everything that happens. Try and focus on that rather than being right or, you know being correct. Star card. The High Priestess. See, you got so many, but I'll not take so many, just get one more for you. These cards are of, a little quietude and a little, these are silent cards, as in the energy of these cards is, it's telling you not to go out and do something, but this is the time to reflect on things, reflect on what has happened, reflect on whatever it is that you're going through. Page of Cups. It's a time to just retreat a little, Cancer. Go back, withdraw a little, introspect a little, sit down with yourself, just mull over all what has happened, be honest with your feelings. Whatever it is that you feel, it would be a good idea to try and, express your feelings rather than, either brushing them under the carpet or ignoring them. Face things, face your feelings, face your emotions, and that is when the expansion is going to come for you. That is when, you will be, a tribal spirit dancer. You'll be very comfortable in your own skin, in what you do and how you do, as long as you know that yes, emotionally, you're not on the wrong page. It's a very, it's a very fine balance, to be our authentic self, to be in touch with our emotions and expressing them in a pleasant manner, in a graceful manner. It's not about what you do, it's about how you do it. That's exactly what this is. You can be doing the right things, but they don't come across like that. What is your intention behind it? What are your emotions behind it? What is going, the energy behind it? Okay, that is what is important, and that is what you need to discover. So that's your reading, Cancer. Thanks for watching.